What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome to the Warframe video. We have Lavos Shotgun today, the Cedo, and I think it honestly might be my new favorite weapon in the entire game. Favorite gun, that is. So let's go over it, but before we get into it, make sure you sub to this YouTube channel and hit that bell for notifications if you want to. And if you are enjoying these videos, guys, please like the videos. I've been told I should start begging for likes on these videos so they get recommended more. And, you know, I do appreciate anyone that supports the channel throughout those, like, free ways of doing it right there. So, all right, we got the Cedo today. And this thing, I don't like the name Cedo, so I'm going to probably rename this to something else. Something super edgy, because this thing, I will be using this thing a lot. I really will. We've got a shotgun here. It uses shotgun mods. And it's got a secondary fire. Launch a glaive that ricochets off surfaces in a burst of elemental damage. Then perforate enemies with the primary fire's precision buckshot. So basically, the alt fire is a glaive that bounces around and causes elemental damage. It has built-in slash, apparently. It's also got blast damage. And then the primary shot is more crit focused, very crit focused, with 0.3% projectile status chance per projectile, but 20% crit chance. So the primary shot is crit and full auto, and the secondary is a glaive that, oh look, it only does blast damage. Let's test out to see how that works. I mean, only blast damage is interesting, but, you know. Oh, would you look at that? It does the 4 base elementals and slash and blast on this bad boy. So this is the new condition overload, most procs from a gun. Cuba Nucor was giving you, I think, 7 with whatever that mod's called, the Saxo mod set. This is going to give you more than that without the Saxo mod set. So the only problem is it's a little bit unreliable. As you can see right there, we just hit him. It didn't cause a cold proc there. It didn't cause all this stuff. But this, keep in mind, guys, this is without any mods. I'm currently showing you this weapon with no mods. And it can actually kill high-level enemies with a fully status condition overload build. So this thing is nasty. This comes from the Orphix Venom event. It is going to be a weapon you get from there. Let's just show the full condition overload build right here. Now, since it has built-in toxin, cold, electric, and heat, we do not need to do viral heat. We can actually do radiation viral, so it will proc viral, radiation, blast, slash, toxin, cold, electric, and heat with the secondary fire. We have 215% status chance with this build on here. And as far as Exilus mods go, I've actually found fail acceleration to not be great because it seems to make the glaive take longer to come back to you. That's just from my immediate testing. So I've been going with silent battery just in case I'm using it on an invisible frame to make it so we're totally silent. So yeah, let's just show it with a full CO build on these level 180 Corrupted Grineer. And we'll show the build I'm going to probably recommend. I do have a Riven for this thing as well. But let's just show the full CO. Like, this doesn't even have point blank on it, to be honest. So they're procced up. This thing has built-in condition overload. It's got built-in condition overload, dude, on a primary. This is probably one of the best guns in the entire game because of that. That's with no point blank taking down a level 180. Okay? With no crit mods either. So it's disgusting. It's disgusting. As far as the amount of damage you're getting from like the extra proc, it says double the damage. We can just quickly show how that will work with no buffs here. Let's pause the enemies. Now we'll just do a quick, I don't think it's double damage, but honestly, who knows at this point. So headshots doing 24 damage crit, 5 damage non-crit. Hit them with some procs here. Now it's doing 132 crit and a 44 non-crit. So that's with about like 7-ish procs. So it does add a lot of damage onto here. I want to say it's not like doubling the damage though, but you know, it's really not too bad there. So yeah, this thing will proc them up. It will kill them. And let's just show a build, like a hybrid build right here. We've got viral, heat, and then we've got a crit chance and damage Riven with minus Corpus. This thing has really low Riven stats, and they will probably stay low because this thing is so deadly. But, you know, this is still really, really good. With viral and heat, we could do corrosive and heat if we wanted to instead. And we could go even further in the crit. I don't want to hard commit to putting Prime Shard Shell in here personally. So let's just do corrosive heat. I really feel like putting heat on here is not the best idea just because it has the built-in heat procs. But, you know, let's just give it a quick shot. This is like a normal build I recommend here with a Riven mod. We'll proc them up. And now, like, it pretty much, that was like a 2-shot. That's a that was nearly a 1-shot. So yeah, and that was with hardly any viral. If we proc them up with viral too, like let's just use Saren's, let's use Saren's 4 for like a viral proc. Because we have no viral here at all. Viral proc on them. Alright. Got a little bit of punch through as well. That is so many procs. That was nearly a one-shot there. So yeah, this thing is deadly. It's very, very deadly. It's very good for missions too. This can handle the steel path with the condition, like even with the not damage focus, with no point blank condition overload build, it can handle the steel path. The glaive will bounce between enemies too, which is kind of nice, and multi-shot will create more glaives. So that's very, very nice. The bouncing of it is a little bit hard to predict, I feel like, but as you see, it also explodes. Dude, even with no point blank, it can take down these guys so easily. Wow. The bouncing of the glaives is kind of unreliable in my opinion, but then again, like you basically fire it off, and it'll just proc everything around you. Another thing as well, as you can probably notice, it does not take any ammo away from your magazine when you fire the glaive, but you cannot refire it until the glaive flies back into your chamber right there. So, really good stuff, and it's got full auto on the primary fire with a good amount of innate multi-shot on those pellets. It's just really fun. You see lots of numbers. If you get the Cedo orange crit buff, the glaive will roll red crit if you have these vigilante mods on here. So it's pretty hilariously strong, honestly. Let's quickly get the Adarza Cavat on here. Then we'll hop into. I'll show some quick mission gameplay on the steel path with this thing. On Avenger 2 for some more crit chance. And yeah, guys, I'd say this is definitely worth farming this event for. I don't know where it will come from after the event's gone. We do not have that information yet. But my guess is it will be in the Isolation Vault somewhere. I did a Hunter Munitions build. It does not need Hunter Munitions, honestly. So, we'll get them all procced up here. Still a 2-shot. There's some red crits right there with the Vigilante bonus. There's a 1-shot. And a 1-shot. So, with that much crit chance, every pellet will crit on the buckshot, and it will easily 1-shot these guys when they're procced up with the condition overload built in. So, yes, very, very nice. As you can see, that is a lot of procs. You can see millions of damage on your melee very easily with this, if you fully proc them up. So let's just hop into that mission gameplay right here. And as far as me recommending this to you guys, I mean, did the 200 roll Riven spoil it? Of course I recommend this to you guys. It honestly might compete with the new core. It honestly might. The new core is easier to use, and it will get you just the viral and the heat procs you want easier. But this thing, it gives you a lot more procs than the new core. It can also, like, reliably kill some. I mean, these guys are only level 130. This is the highest level survival, I believe, for the Grenier in the Steel Path. And, you know, not too bad. This is a viral. I think this is a viral and heat Riven build, actually. The CO build can kill them as well. And then I whip out the melee weapon, and yeah, it's tearing through them. This is not even like if you do a slash focused melee weapon with all these condition overload procs, you'll deal more damage than you'll ever need. Honestly, you could even put healing return on your melee, because with this many procs, you're dealing more damage than you need to a lot of the time. So that's really good. When the Acolyte did spawn in this mission, I basically got him with so many procs from one glaive launch, and then like 2-shot him with the melee. So that was pretty funny. So yeah, anything that involves condition overload, this is your best bet, or one of your best bets. I don't think this is like gets rid of the new core, but this is it's my favorite gun. It's my new favorite gun, and yeah, Rivens for it are probably going to be very expensive, even though they have terrible stats. I'd say the best stats for a Riven on this thing, depending on what, if you want to go down like the full condition overload route, it's just multi-shot, maybe some more status chance, things like that. But I'd say the one I wanted to go for was multi-shot damage, and then maybe either crit damage or crit chance, because, you know, getting more crit chance on the primary is really good. Crit chance does not really scale the secondary at all. I think it has like 1% crit chance at base, so yeah, crit damage would probably be your best bet. Multi-shot damage, crit damage. This thing can actually get negative puncture, I believe it is, or it can get plus recoil. I got plus recoil and didn't really try it out, but you know, the primary fire has a little bit of recoil, to be fair. So, you know, it's whatever you get. Like, if you get one for this weapon, like, just whatever you get, you get. Punch through is not good on the glaive, so I would not recommend getting punch through on the Rivens for this thing. And as I was rolling this thing a bunch, I did get a lot of punch through rolls, so don't take that. And yeah, it can get plus impact plus puncture as well, I believe. So, keep an eye on those ones. Yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Take it really easy. Definitely get this thing if you have not already, and have some fun. I will talk to you next time. We might do another video on this weapon in the future. But till then, guys, take it easy. Peace.